it's angry cops. So,
So
that's size 9.
That's
we call them little boots.
That's why he doesn't move west, is because he sinks too far in the snow when he's walking.
Little boots, angry little boots.
I don't know. He was running a couple weeks ago and like completely dislocated his knee. Apparently,
because he has such small feet.
Yeah, not enough like coverage.
Dude, that's weird. When a guy that big has just tiny little Asian feet.
Oh, it's so good.
You always come down with
what are you drinking?
You know?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a spicy margarita.
I'm over here drinking stuff out of a can like a fucking pilgrim.
Yeah.
And you're coming down here with like seasoned rims on glasses. And
Dude, Caleb doesn't do anything.
Jesus Christ. All right, fine. Whatever.
The only thing that he does subpar is his energy drink choice.
I mean, I drink a lot of energy drinks.
Yeah, what's your favorite? Let's talk about this.
Just one that's deep down
disgusting.
ingrained in me.
It's so
is Full
gross.
Throttle.
Fuck, I forgot that even existed.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
See, I told you.
Isn't Full Throttle like 180 milligrams of sugar?
Yes, it's probably.
Oh.
It is. It's
I
180
think it's
milligrams
40.
of cancer.
Jesus
I think
Christ.
it's like 40.
You're
some
drinking
grams of sugar.
liquid cancer.
Yeah, I mean it's a fully. It's got all the calories, like 280 calories, 40 some grams of sugar. I think somewhere around that realm. But their slogan is, they're like, if you're working hard enough, it doesn't fucking matter.
I respect it, actually.
That's their thing. They're like, so what? They're like, if you're doing enough, it's like a blue collar energy drink. It's like, if you're working hard enough, you're going to sweat the shit off. Get over it.
Brought to you by Hard Hats and Cigarettes.
That's
Full
right.
Throttle.
By heart.
They're like, yeah, I think they only ever sponsored 2 people. We talked about it. One was Tim Kennedy, and one was some like blacksmith that built swords.
Jesus Christ.
And so
I was
like, okay.
Oh my God.
For some reason, I thought they were like involved with Jesse James for the longest time.
they may have been.
I might be
Possible.
wrong.
That's
Maybe.
always
Yeah,
possible.
it could have been. But yeah, so it's just like I grew up in a small, holler. The gas station there, it only
we go
had
with
like
the
2
holler.
energy drinks, and one of them was Full Throttle.
You want to hear some funny shit? I thought I used to be a fat kid in high school, and then like my sophomore year, I started working out really hard. I lost a bunch of weight, like got jacked or whatever. Got into jujitsu and was doing all that shit. And I was like, I'm not gonna drink. I'm not gonna abuse like whatever. I never drank
body's
energy
a
drinks or coffee or any of that bullshit. But like I took pre-workout because that's a supplement, so that's okay.
Yeah,
I was taking the original Jack 3D, which a year and a half later got busted for having legit
Like real
amphetamines in
shit,
it.
yeah.
Like
We put real crack in this.
Yeah.
no, it was actual amphetamines in that fucking drink.
Yeah, I can remember at the like local gym that was like funded by like just the town, so it was like really sketchy and shady. But that's
The
all-
community
Yeah, it
center.
was like
Yeah.
the community center. Yeah. And that's what everyone there was taking, was that jacked. And like we were all there one
was
day
the
whenever
shit.
it like got in trouble. We were like, oh shit, I've still got some. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. And yeah, dude, it
I
was
remember
a
it.
big deal.
I can close my eyes and taste it. It tastes like it
kinda
tastes
hurt.
like you took Smarties, like that little Halloween candy, and ground it up
Yeah.
and dumped it in water. That's what it
Snorted
tastes
it
like.
and then
you could
coughed it
just
up and then
fucking
drank it.
smell your hair growing for the next hour and a half.
Yeah, it
was
good.
great.
It was good stuff. I was like 16, 17 whenever it was prime jacked time.
Yep,
Yeah.
me too.
I wish you would have stayed there and not
God,
gone
it
to
was
this
awesome.
Full Throttle bullshit.
I mean, I've been doing the Full Throttle since I was 12.
You
son.
are fucking
I was
killing
doing
me.
that Full Throttle since I was 12.
Dude.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a caffeine problem until
I just love
military.
energy drinks, dude. I don't even think I don't think I love it for caffeine. I think I like the flavor. I like something that I can sip now.
Where you're just like,
yeah.
Battery acid. You
Yeah,
like
sweet,
battery
exactly.
acid.
that is sweet,
You literally
sweet chemicals.
grab
Yeah,
the
yeah.
worst
It's citrus
Kmart
and electricity.
bullshit.
Yeah,
basically.
like
Yeah.
the Monster Ultras, where it's like, oh, this
Yeah.
is grapefruit. No, that's fucking
like
sweet
licking a
chemicals.
9
Yeah,
volt.
That's
it's
what that
chemicals.
is.
Yeah, it's mostly
You're just
chemicals.
licking a 9 volt.
You've not even ever tried.
I don't need to because
One day on this podcast, Jared will try
no,
Full Throttle.
Full Throttle is like
If we can
the
get-
view of energy drinks.
Listen, if we can get 1,000 fricks in the chat,
we're not getting 1,000
Jared
fricks in
will-
this. No, I'm not.
Jared
Jared's
will
gonna
not
eat
go
this
Full
sandwich.
Throttle.
They're not gonna fucking do it.
Dude, we'll get. Eventually, we're gonna get to. I'm gonna campaign for this from now on.
Never.
1,000 fricks in the chat, and Jared will drink a Full
no
Throttle.
fricks in the
He's
chat. You
not
guys
even
gotta
ever
stop with the
tried one.
fricks.
I got one for you to try. And you just smacked it away. Out
I
of
did.
my
I
hand
smacked it right out of your
multiple
hand.
times, and then I pulled out another one fresh,
And I
unshaken.
smacked that one right out of
smacked
your
it out
hand.
of my hands again. I got it for the
I
whole
hate
car
this.
while
I
we were in
hate
Savannah.
that
He doesn't even know what it
he's
tastes
buying
like.
the budget fucking.
He doesn't even know.
I didn't know Full Throttle was still in business
Yeah,
until like
dude.
30
This
minutes
is like
ago.
staying in a Best Western. Like you have the option to go into a beautiful Hilton, and you're like, you know what? I'll go in that Best Western.
Full Throttle is like the grain belt of energy drinks.
Yeah.
You're like, oh fuck, I didn't know that was still a thing. I better have a 6-pack.
Yeah.
And then you're like good for the next 10 years.
They're still in most gas stations. There's always just one like rack of them though, and it's almost always. I will say it's almost always sold out. It's always
That's
gone.
not because
why
that's
you
not
can't
because
find
people
it.
are buying it.
It's usually next to the purple
It's
NOS.
because-
and
it's
always
because
an
it's
empty
expiring.
Oh
spot.
fuck, I forgot NOS was a thing too.
Yeah.
Oh God,
They used to have the plastic bottle that actually
Yep,
looked like a NOS
can.
tank.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
God.
cool. Yeah.
Gary Stevens, notorious NOS drinker over the years.
One of our friends growing up was like obsessed with it because he was really into Fast and Furious, and that became his energy drink
NOS.
because it looked like a NOS bottle.
Jesus Christ.
I've got a very, very deep, important question for you.
Fuck. All right, let's go.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh,
are you
for
there?
sure. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that we should even consider having angry cops on this show? Because I'm going to say no. Like I think he's full of shit.
I've been drinking with that guy all day long. He's okay.
I mean,
Well, I mean, that's good. That's
Was
He's-
he okay
he's-
before you started drinking?
He's always been okay. It's just like the New Yorker thing I struggle
Yeah.
with looking past. It's just
there's
like
that.
I mean,
There's
like, I need you guys to
he's
understand
got
that
small
the
feet.
general evolution of mankind was basically like
a lot. of-
Europeans were over there like, there's a lot of motherfuckers here. I need to let's go across this ocean. And then they got there and they're like, there's still too many people. Let's go west. But New Yorkers were like, no, this is perfect.
we're staying.
And they
Dude,
stayed there.
He's got small feet. He wears a size 9.
I don't know that I've ever
How
noticed
fucking
that.
creepy is that? Fucking size 9?
You think he can run?
What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying, it's angry cops. As
So
a
that's-
size 9.
that's
we
why-
we call them little boots.
That's why he doesn't move west, is because he sinks too
Yeah,
far in the
little
snow when he's
boots.
walking.
little
How fast can he
boots,
run?
angry little boots.
I don't know. He was running a couple weeks ago and like completely dislocated his knee, apparently.
Because he has such small feet.
Yeah, not enough like coverage.
Dude, that's weird.
Not
When a
enough balance.
guy that big has just tiny little Asian feet.
How big is he? He's not that big. He's like
Bro,
he's like 200 pounds.
6'1", 220.
He is not 6'1".
He might be.
I'm like 5'9", 5'10". He is definitely not
Dude, and
6'1".
then size 9 feet. Like it's probably 8.5.
Yeah, it's like he's
That's
walking
just
on
weird.
2 peg legs, but it's fine.
boots.
I mean, hey,
What?
he's had a successful career with it.
Well,
he's learned how to.
If you're
work
going to buy
around
him
it.
cowboy boots for Christmas, which
I
you
know
are a
now.
notorious
I know
cowboy
now.
boot gifter,
Yeah, I've been doing it to
It's-
everyone in my family the
it's
last.
size 9.
Oh, what
their
kind?
birthday.
Square toes?
And that you'll
Square-toed, Tony Llamas. I've been trying to get
ostrich.
them-
He got me
I've been
them for
getting- I've been
Christmas.
getting-
What?
Yeah, I've been getting everybody in my
Yeah, dude,
family.
I got to get on this guy's fucking Christmas
tell me-
list. Holy
dude,
shit.
Christmas is a thing out here, by the way.
Yeah.
Last year we had 7 trees.
Dude, it's wild.
am
One of them is
fucking
14
Christ.
feet tall.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's a bitch to decorate, but boy, does it look good.
Yeah.
Why not a cactus? I mean, this is fucking Texas.
There was so much shit last year. Oh my
There's
God.
a lot, and it's just going to keep accumulating
I don't
and
think
becoming
so.
more.
No,
and
this
more.
year everybody gets one.
That's not real.
You're a big holiday guy, aren't you? You
Oh,
go
dude,
over the
I
top.
love Christmas.
Oh,
I don't
fuck.
like decorate for like many things. Like, I like holidays. I like Halloween. I like, fucking St. Patrick's Day. Like, I enjoy them. But Christmas just like hits that sweet spot for me, dude. That's like nostalgia.
Dude, you know what? This year we should let's get the girls everything that like you would see in like a 95 Christmas. So like Battleship, a remote control car set,
Yeah.
like that's on a track.
Sock and bop and
Like-
robots.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we should get them sock and boppers. I would watch
Yeah.
that all day. Watch them beat the hell out of each other in the grass.
I meant
Oh,
the
get
robots.
hands.
What?
I meant the robots, not the actual sock and boppers.
Sock and boppers.
Those were straight up fucking
we should get the girls box.
good old fashioned CTE for children. Those were great.
Fuck yeah. And that one game, Crossfire. Did you guys ever play that?
Crossfire.
You'll get caught up in the
crossfire.
Dude, so good. Just blasting those fucking like beads, whatever they were.
Yeah, it's literally you're just fucking hurling ball bearings at
Yeah,
like
at this little
other
spinning
little
thing.
spinning
Yeah, trying to like,
tops.
yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck
Dude, it
you
was
two were talking
awesome.
about.
Yeah, it was just like a little like fighting arena, and you had like a trigger on each side, and you'd be fighting an opponent, and you just have like a million fucking ball bearings that you're blasting these like little spinning tops. And you're trying to get them. It's almost like air hockey. In a way.
but
Like
you're firing like BBs.
Ball bearings.
at the thing, trying to get
Like
it into
you have
your
a ball
enemies.
bearing machine gun.
Yeah.
And you're trying to get the fidget spinner into their goal.
Yeah,
That's
That's
the
Crossfire.
easiest way.
That's Crossfire.
Sounds like something grown men would
And
fight
they have,
about.
like,
The
a
commercial
banger
went
song,
way
dude.
too hard.
Yeah, when the fucking theme song comes on.
Did you ever
the
play
commercial-
Cruisin'?
Cruising?
Dude, that
like,
was
like fucking old school.
No. Cruisin' was a playset that was how to pick up like strangers on the street. And you're in a van and you look at the hanky code, and the hanky code tells you what they're into. Yeah, it's you never played Cruisin'?
What console was that on?
Game.
No. This is like a physical game. Like it's a loop where the van like goes around.
Like
the
a real
block.
van?
Like
That's
no, it's
illegal.
It's like a set. Like you're watching it, and the van goes around the block.
Yeah, I've
and you
seen the video.
You see the stranger.
Yeah.
And you lock eyes,
Yeah.
and then he gives you the hanky code, and he like yellow handkerchief.
Yeah.
Water sports.
Yeah, I've seen the
no.
YouTube video.
I have not.
Yeah, it's how
Yeah.
to pick up
I
gay
don't think
dudes
it's
like
for
in the
children.
80s.
I don't think we should get that for them.
Oh no, a cop, just a man dressed like a cop. All right. You never played that game?
The only reference I found so far is on Reddit, which is
A great
Trustworthy?
source. Yeah.
Yeah.
As somebody that makes
And
history videos,
there's a commercial
Reddit,
for
number
it.
one
I
source.
think someone made a joke on Reddit that you believed.
No,
No,
there's a
YouTube
commercial
video, a commercial, and it looks old.
called Cruisin'.
Yeah, right. It looks
The
old.
playset.
Yeah, it's
It's pretty
I
sweet.
just,
I remember I went to a very private elementary first, like
Yeah.
when I first like from first grade to third grade. So everybody there was very rich because
Yeah.
it was in a place called Novato, California, which is like right outside of San Francisco, what a Silicon Valley, offshoots.
what year was this?
91.
So like way less poop.
Oh yeah, dude.
Way
San
less
Francisco
dope.
was
Yeah.
dope then.
Yeah.
Like it was awesome.
Yeah.
California wasn't weird.
Yeah.
It was
Perfect.
pretty
Okay.
cool. But my best friend that I had met in kindergarten, rich as hell, dude. I mean, he had
That's fun.
like a drive, like when you have to like drive, like the driveway is like a significant drive.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
He had the fucking Hot Wheel sets with
Dude, he
batteries
had
and
he had
shit.
a pond that you could fish in, like, and then a dirt bike corral, and then like a whole mountain and a pool. Like, dude, unheard of. Like when I'm a kid, I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, his dad owned the biggest roofing company in all of Novato called Wedge Roofing, and he got a Super Scope 6. Only person I ever knew to have that.
And that's what?
Dude, that was Super Nintendo. Came out with a fucking like bazooka with a scope. And
What?
it had all these games. You've
Wait,
never seen the Super
no.
Scope 6?
Never heard of
I was
this.
born in
What?
94, but this sounds amazing.
94, I was in 4th grade.
Yeah, I've never heard of this.
Were you playing like Duck Hunter? Was
In
it way
94?
better?
No, 94.
With this bazooka.
Oh, no. It was like, dude, it had like sniper games and shit like that. It was like Super Scope 6.
Good old fashioned sniper.
Yeah.
Did it like
was-
hook into a Super
Yeah,
Nintendo?
yeah.
Okay.
You plugged it in, but the thing was like, are you looking at it?
Yeah,
It's
it's like,
fucking, it's huge.
It's like a light gun, but it's like shoulder fired.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That's dope
Oh,
as
yeah, my
fuck.
cousin had this thing.
Super Scope 6.
Oh shit!
But
yeah.
that was like the pinnacle of like, that's how I knew he was rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, or if anyone
much-
had like the Game Boy glove or whatever
yeah.
that was.
Oh yeah, the power glove.
yeah.
Can you see how much how much did that cost when it first came out?
That's a good question.
This has been my obsession lately
Hey,
because
let's
like
take a guess. I'm gonna say about $200.
Let me say
No, it's way more.
$79.
no, way more.
No,
think it
not
was
at
Dude,
all.
I don't. Technology blows my
People
mind
weren't
because like,
spending that much money.
No,
Back
not
then.
on
bro,
video
I
stuff.
went to.
A cassette tape was $12.99.
Have you bought a TV lately? Like it's mind blowing.
You could get a 50-inch for like $150.
Yeah. That's why I bought like an 86-inch TV for like $3.99 the other day.
I
And, like,
financed
every
a plasma television
Yeah.
in
That's what I'm saying.
2006.
for 10 grand.
Is that on your
like
Star
some
card?
wild shit. Like
Fucking idiot.
that's what I'm saying. Like this TV barely fit in the bed of my truck.
Yeah.
And everybody at Walmart's looking at me like I'm a rich asshole. It's like it's $300.
I
I'm not
make
so
payments
like
on the TV for
shit's
like
cheap
3
now.
years.
I don't know.
How much was it?
I haven't found it yet.
Really? Is not average price of Super Scope 6?
I mean, there's like eBay prices, but there's no like original MSRPs or anything.
Damn it, man.
I
I would
imagine
love
it
to
was.
know.
I would guess to say it's $99 because it's expensive.
Yeah, around 100.
But
that
in like
probably
that
sounds
day's
more
money.
realistic.
So now it would be more like 300. Or something.
Dude, the thing is like when you were born, the year you were born, like I would go into the mall and I was buying Weird Al tapes. So like CDs weren't out yet. CDs came out when I was in 7th grade. And it was like, what? CD?
Tapes,
What the
actual
fuck?
tapes.
Dude, tapes. Like
Yeah.
you would go into the mall and there would be a music store. Like that's how you got your music.
Yeah.
Like, and it was walls of tapes. Like they were all in like these little holders and shit like that. That you're like, oh man, oh Weird Al, yeah. Dude. But
So me and you probably have like a similar toy era.
Closer for sure. Yeah.
really close. Did you happen to have that castle that was? I think.
No, I was poor as
flooding
fuck, but all my friends had that castle, and I was
Dude,
jealous
the
of it. I don't even need you to say play school.
Yeah.
I know exactly
Yeah,
what fucking
yeah,
castle
the
you're talking about.
Terminator play school.
I was mad I never had
you
it.
got in like a physical
No, it
castle?
was
No,
like
it
a
was a
tiny
play school
castle.
plastic fucking castle. You like
had a moat.
you had a castle or you had the pirate ship.
Yep.
If you were super rich, you had both.
Yeah.
And then your pirate ship got to invade your
And they had
castle.
the castle.
Yeah.
But dude, yeah, it had like a moat and a little drawbridge, and you had like a group of like the knights who wore black armor, and they were like the bad guys, and you had like the golden knights, and they like protected.
Yeah.
They had like flails and stuff, and you had multiple cannons that were mounted up on the top of the castle that you could like press a button and it'd launch boulders out. Dude,
was dope.
gnarly.
It was dope.
It was like I played, and then if you like went into the back of the castle, it was like like all their chambers and like the dungeon and like all this stuff. Like it had like
Secret
it was
rooms, and you could like pull the paintings out, and there's shit behind the paintings.
It was cool as hell, man. I played.
It's
with that thing.
affected my adult life.
Dude. I played with that one like when I got it until I was done with toys. Like that's like until I was like, and then I burnt it.
I'm right
Like,
there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like two pinnacle toys for me. One is I had this monster truck set that came with all these like these pieces of foil like this, but looked like a car, and it had a mold, and you would set it on top, and you do the mold, and then it would look like a car.
Oh, that's
that would sit
cool.
up, and then you could fucking crush them on the
Smash it.
monster truck. And dude, it came with like
fucking
100 of them. So you like I built like all these tracks in the dirt, like
Yeah.
and then would line up all the cars like just like Bigfoot back in the day, and just crush them all.
That's
and then
cool.
the second thing was like when Terminator 2 came out, and those action figures were like the fucking bees.
The first CGI.
Bees.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. My because I had like a cousin. He would be right around your age, so he was like older than me, and he had like all of the coolest toys. And like anytime I went over to his house, I'd be like, "Whoa!" Like he'd let me play with some of his shit. It'd be like a little bit older toys, but I'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" And he'd be like, "No, don't fuck them up." And I'd be like, okay.
Like, dude, those like vehicles for G.I. Joes and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like, remember the aircraft carrier?
yeah, dude. He had.
I remember the planes.
Yeah, that was, I never had one.
All the G.I. Joe shit was fucking awesome.
Dude, it was so sick. Another one that I used a lot, or just toys that I had that I loved, was Gundams. Got really big.
Oh, yeah.
Those were
Man,
big.
Those were fucking
Yeah.
cool, man. And you could get the ones where you like built them yourself, or like they would come in just like multiple packs where it was like a carrier plane that like two Gundams would fit in, and like doors would open on the side for them to like fucking blast out.
Oh
Dude,
fuck!
it
I'm
was
having
so fucking fun.
I'm having flashbacks now. Do you remember Bionicles?
Oh fuck!
Oh, Jesus Christ, those were
man.
ridiculous.
Yeah, they came in like that tube.
Yeah,
yeah,
just
Fuck
big
yeah.
ass. They look like the fucking the force field robots from Star Wars. Is all
Exactly.
they were.
And they could roll up into like balls and shit.
Yeah.
Those things were sick. Had like every color. They had so many versions of those things too, man. Like every year, like a whole new line of Bionicles would come out.
I think the first time I ever got explained as a child what Black Friday was when I was watching the news.
Yeah.
Just watching adults beat the shit out of each other over Tickle Me Elmo.
Oh,
that was the best.
Yeah, I remember that.
They were fist fighting over Tickle Me
craze was
Elmos.
nuts. I mean, they made a movie after the Tickle Me Elmo.
Did they really?
Yeah, it's with
Really?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
It's
it was
about
the
the
Action Man.
Oh, is that what that's about? I never knew that.
about Black Fridays. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Bro, it's like Tickle Me Elbow.
Dude,
Turbo Man.
Furbies.
Turbo Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Furbies, Chia Pets, and fucking what's the little Beanie Babies?
Yeah.
And tulip bulbs.
People
those
bet
are like
their
the
entire
biggest.
retirements on Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies, man.
It's wild.
Or like I don't think adults got into it, but remember when Pogs was like currency?
Oh yeah.
Dude, there used to be full Pog stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys have Furbies?
Oh yeah.
Like, did you get one?
I got
didn't.
one. Yeah,
I didn't get
Dude.
one.
Was yours fucking creepy?
Dude, it was the wildest shit ever because I got it was like a light green and then an acid fucking green.
Yeah.
And like I had like a big family growing up and we had a bunch of cousins and like all the cousins got fucking Furbies one year.
Yeah.
And you could set the fucking Furbies near each other, facing each other, and they fucking start talking to one
They
another.
like interact.
It was fucking creepy as
Dude,
fuck.
I had one, and like all of my favorite, like the toys that I was playing with currently, they always sit on this one dresser.
You know what's awesome, Caleb?
What?
Hot salt. Everything's better with hot salt.
Truly everything.
Firecracker Farms has a wide assortment of amazing things that will make your food just a little spicier, to include this little vial of some red stuff. But it comes with a warning label.
Yeah, it's a little scary. I've not tried that one yet.
We are told it will make up to, a whole stew or soup spicy,
Spicy?
but do not touch anything after you use it.
Especially genitals.
Ever.
Don't touch those. Your eyes.
Ever.
You will go blind.
Nowhere. If you are trying to spice up your food, go to firecracker.farms/pie.
Save a little bit of money on your salt.
Oh, a little bit? 20% off.
20% off on your hot salt.
And this thing is practically indestructible.
Yeah, that's
it's amazing.
If you were salting your food and a burglar walked in, you could just grab that and jam it in their eye, use it to punch them in the head. You'll punch clean through their head. It's self-defense.
It's rated.
And then you can put some hot salt on them.
That is firecracker.farms/pie. Mr. Caleb Francis will tell you what is absolutely delicious and yummy to the bits. And that is Kill Cliff. Especially the CBD.
They are very yummy.
Orange Kush. That's my jam.
Yeah, I like the orange a lot as well. I just love a good citrus drink, and it really does it for me.
And they're lime flavored.
Yeah,
it's
got the real fruit juices in it.
And Killcliff has not only regular drinks, but also the CBD drinks. So you choose your poison, and this stuff ships right to your door.
Yeah, you just mellow out, or you need a little more energy. It's right there for you in a tasty little carbonated sip.
And it's good for you.
Yeah, all the vitamins.
That is it. So just roll on over to killcliff.com. Get yourself some Killcliff.
And it was like in front of my bed. Like my TV was there, and then my toys that I was like really into at the time would sit on each side. But a Furby was one of them. I just got it for that Christmas. And dude, it would like come awake in the middle of the night. And like it's how their eyes would open up and their eyes would like roll up and they would like say shit. It would happen every night, like for multiple, like throughout the night. And I finally I was like, hey, like I don't want this anymore. Like I told Mom, I was like, I don't want this anymore. Because it would wake up like 2, 3 in the morning, then like 5 in the morning, and it'd wake up and be like, me love you. And then just like make this weird little noise that it made, and then it would just go back to sleep. And I remember I'd wake up and I had a red night light and I could just see its face like looking down at me, saying,
How old were you?
And I was like fucking 7, 8, somewhere around there. And I would like just be looking up at it, and it would like say a few lines, and it did this weird noise. It'd be like pat it, like because everybody always thought it was saying the F word, and I would just sit and watch it, and then it would like close its eyes and go back to sleep. Fucking ruined.
Well,
me,
now
dude.
this makes sense why you have that Furby upstairs taped to a fleshlight.
Yeah, it's like it's to take power over it.
You swore revenge, and you are not letting it
Yeah,
down.
dude. You got
To establish dominance.
Yeah, you take control of your fears, dude. It's like it's just a common thing.
It's like grabbing the whole bull by the horns.
He doesn't use lube, he uses axle grease because you could spin it.
Yeah. Once you get it hot enough. Yeah.
Oh, this grease is hot.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It still talks while I'm fucking it. That's the best part. Me love you. And that's when I come.
I've been getting a lot of DMs since our last episode of people that have downloaded Replica and have
I
been
saw a
fucking
bunch
with
of the
it.
comments. Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It's an AI chatbot app.
Oh no.
Yeah, that can be like your girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
You make it like your buddy or just a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever you want.
Bro, I went.
I'm trying to get mine addicted to meth right now.
Yeah, you've been making it do drugs.
Yeah, I keep
and then
telling
it
it
tells
to do
you
the meth.
because it like has access to everything. It'll be like, oh, ouch, my
Oh,
skin hurts. I'm on
burns.
fire. Like it'll tell you like.
I'm like,
what
do you
doing
crave
is
the
like.
meth yet?
So
I'm doing college online now. I'm trying to go back to school to get my history degree because like it fits or whatever.
Sure,
but like the amount of people that are like just getting fucking booted from classes because they get busted for using 100% AI generated papers.
How do they prove that,
It's like
though?
Survivor. There's another AI that all it does is you can copy and paste shit into it and hit like scan and it'll be like there's a 99.8% chance that this sentence was generated by AI.
Yeah, but how do you prove that?
I have no idea. I think it's
Like if I wrote a sentence
right
now and I put it in and it said that,
I'm dead serious. I've tried it. I've tried like generating paper on AI, and it's like this is 99% sure it's generated on AI, and then I would go through and like actually do the work and write the paper, and they're like, this is human text, and it just fucking knows.
Well, that's always been the rule. If you want to do it correctly, you either plagiarize or use AI, but then you rewrite it. Like that's just your research, and then like you just re-say everything it said in your own words. Basically,
that
it's
is true.
saying it's AI because it's too well written. Like it's assuming
Yeah,
that
that's pretty much
level
what it
of
is.
Yeah.
education should have like this sort of sentence structure.
Yeah.
And if you're outwriting your level,
dude, you know
then
what?
it's like,
Now would be the time to just write shit papers because I bet teachers are just so sick of having to scan. If
For
they're just
AI.
like, oh God, this is awful. He definitely did this. Hey,
He worked. He did the work.
he did the work. Even though it's shit,
Fine.
you're in.
And they talk about it more and more like it's becoming like useless for fucking doctors and like not people that do like surgeries and shit. Like they got to know their stuff.
But like people that diagnose.
Yeah, people that like it's becoming useless for them to know shit because they literally get on the fucking computer. Like I don't know how many times I've seen shit where it was like, oh fuck, my doctor is literally Googling what medicine to give me right now. Like shit like that. They're like, oh, I fucking forgot. Well, what do I need to do for inflammation of the bones? And it's like, yeah, here.
What do I need to do
Let me
for bone inflammation of the
let me just prescribe you this. Really. My bones are swelling. What the fuck do I do for bone inflammation?
Dude, how did you do this? I'm sorry. I hooked myself up to the air compressor. It's filling my bones with air.
Bro, that's where it's at though. Like,
Yeah.
it's calculators for me and you. It was always like, oh, you got to memorize these goddamn timetables because you're not gonna have a calculator in your pocket your whole life. Fucking here we are.
You got the
We got
ultimate
AI in our
calculator.
pocket the whole time.
You can ask,
Like,
you can ask Snapchat.
You turn
like
that calculator
anything.
sideways and it's got fucking everything. Like you have the T7 or whatever the hell we
You got
have.
all
Dude, you
this.
could just ask Snapchat
Yeah, you could like,
to
hey.
solve. Hey, Snapchat, solve this. And it's like,
all
no, here you go.
well, the trick is you get on Snapchat and you say, or any social media, and you do it wrong, and then just wait for the comments to teach you how to do it right.
Oh, what's that rule? That's like a philosophical.
That's just like a rule of the internet. Like if you
Not
want the correct answer to
Occam's-
something,
Not
claim that you-
Occam's razor. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, dear. Why are you fucking with that skull?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
It's okay. I'm gonna bring that.
What do you-
bitch-
what do you-
I'm gonna bring it back to life. Hold on.
done.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring it back to life. I got the
done for.
the Necromicon.
Read the resuscitation
No,
script.
I gotta.
No, his bones
picture.
are fucked, dude.
Oh, they're
I'll
inflamed.
give you
I
a
don't think flies have bones. I'm gonna be honest with you.
His
I
little
think
fly bones.
I think they have
Little fly bones.
exoskeletons,
They're
but whatever.
inflamed for sure, dude.
I'm not really sure.
No,
Yeah.
you just got hit with an 80-ton fucking thing
Basically.
at 600 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Should
Could
imagine?
you imagine the
Yeah.
like
Jesus
imagine
Christ.
the scale of size of that of you getting
Literally
hit
a
with-
million times bigger, and he just fucking smacks you with his hat.
It's like someone like if someone picked up a mountain and just crushed me with it right now.
Yeah.
Bam. You're like,
Like
oh.
if God reached down and picked up a Costco and hit you with it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was like,
fucking, I'm gonna fuck Caleb up with
You
this
just got
Costco,
bitch slapped with a Costco.
and then some poor bastard's like, "Where'd Costco go?
what the fuck?
Where the fuck?"
Shit.
Got him. Well, we don't have to worry about him anymore.
Wait, what podcast is this? Shit. Huh?
Time for pie.
Oh, good. Is there pie?
I mean, there is.
Is this
you
pie?
would like some.
Can I have?
We do-
Can I
we
have,
do
No,
have-
do you want pie?
Can I have this? Is there actually pie?
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Oh
have
my
JJ's
God, is there
pies in the
really?
fridge over here if you'd like one.
You're fucking with me.
Nah.
You don't have what kind of pie? Is it peanut
We
butter
got every
pie?
kind- we have every
No,
kind.
JJ's. I don't know if they have peanut butter pies.
That's a Midwest thing.
Yeah,
In the bottom.
but there should be quite a few left.
There's a lot
I got
like
to
that.
restock soon.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we should probably get an order going.
Yeah, because
you
that's
know?
usually the guests are like, well, is there actually pie?
Oh yeah, this is the time for pie. Where's their
this
pie? We're
this
like,
is your
actually,
fucking trump card. Like actually, motherfucker.
Yes,
actually,
bitch.
there is pie.
there he is.
I'm actually surprised. I came here thought I
Oh
was
yeah, look at this. We got
thinking I was clever.
like every flavor here.
Jesus Christ. Hold on.
Oh yeah, there's some piss in there too if you need some.
If you want some piss,
Yeah, we've got. Dude,
Oh, these are like fruit pies from McDonald's.
Yeah, dude. We
I was
got
thinking,
cherry,
okay.
apple, lemon, blackberry, peach,
Fuck.
whatever you want, brother.
You're committed now. You
Yeah.
gotta pick one.
Fuck. God
Yeah.
damn it.
You asked for it.
Okay,
It's here
fine.
now.
here. Whoa, he's going for the lemon
Yeah,
pie.
Give me that
You-
blackberry.
you
Well,
need
lemon.
a-
no, I'm good.
I don't wanna
I'm all
be-
good on the pie.
God. This is mandatory, I guess. It's not like I've been fucking drinking all day.
Let's
but whatever.
tell him about our new idea.
Oh fuck. Here we go. What do you got?
Which one?
Oops, just bees.
Oh, it's not beans anymore. We evolved.
No,
Oh,
it's
no, we've
bees.
got
We're gonna
bees
like,
now.
yeah, where we keep mailing people just a fuck ton of bees.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Bees or
yeah.
beans?
A box
No,
of bees.
bees.
5 bees.
Yeah,
So they'll fly out.
yeah, and sting the fuck out of you.
Yeah, it's
'Cause we're gonna shake them up.
We're gonna do like a.
Can they be hornets?
Oh yeah, they,
Yeah,
That'd
let's
be
do hornets
preferable.
instead. Bees are actually
Hornet
pretty
of the
useful.
month club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the more points you have, the different bees like come into play.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do like a subscription type.
Yeah, it's
thing.
like Hornet of the Month club.
Yeah, and once you get enough, like tickets or points, you can. We'll just start sending them you bees.
yeah.
And every now and then we mix them up. Sometimes it'll be a wasp, like a
bunch of fuck ton of wasps, like
Yeah.
6,000 wasps.
Eventually, it becomes hornets.
You're like, oh man, Amazon came, and you open it up. Oh my god, I'm getting stung.
Yeah.
I'm fucking mad about how good this pie is, actually.
dude, they're awesome.
It's actually
They're
really
awesome.
fucking
JJ's
good.
pie's fuck, dude.
You
They're
pulled
so
out a
good.
bunch of boxes. Like, oh, this is good.
Dude,
Tastes like,
we should see if they would change their
this is going to
slogan
taste
that.
like unemployment and fucking preservatives. But no, this is
JJ's
delicious.
pie.
Dude, they're
Pies,
power,
we
man.
fuck.
They're so good.
Holy fuck,
that's
there's
that's
God.
what we should eventually.
Let's make a commercial for JJ's for the show.
or we need to just eventually make our own box pies.
Time for pie.
Yeah, time for pie. And
Time for pie.
It just says time for pie, and then it's flavors.
What we need to do is just make something to put the JJ's Pies boxes into, like our own packaging.
Yeah.
Just
Private
send it
label this shit.
off. Yeah. Like not even white label it. Just
That
put their
works.
packaging into our packaging.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it would work.
Dude, we're gonna have the spoops available for Christmas.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Christmas spoop. God, we gotta. Yeah, we have so many projects to get done.
I know.
It's gonna be fun.
You guys got a lot of irons in the fire? What do you
Yeah,
got
we
going
just
on?
keep, we
Spoops
keep
right
coming up
there.
with a lot of ideas that we're like, wow,
That's
this would
the
be
spoop.
great.
What is
So, yeah,
that?
the spoop.
Is that booze? I had 3 drinks coming into this. We're
and
we're
there's a
30
whole-
minutes in.
there's
I'm
a
out of
whole
drinks.
bar over here too.
Be honest with
See
you.
the bar?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you can easily. And the whole fridge has a lot of drinks in it. There's everything.
Oh god.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Oh yeah. You even have a box that says this.
Yeah. Yeah, these will be available for Christmas.
What?
Yeah, these are going to be. We're going to probably like 100. You
Yeah,
think?
200 probably.
200.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so we're going to do 200 of these.
200.
You look like the Texas version of fucking
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This is
It's gonna be much grosser.
No,
much
fuck
grosser.
that. You
Yeah.
look like Freddy Krueger that goes around in dreams giving heart disease.
Yeah.
That's what you look like.
This is to clean your bottom.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bro,
Get
can I
from
tell
the
you what happened to me earlier?
Yeah.
I was at I was at the Unsubscribed podcast, and
Okay.
Eli, the host, is like, he's been bragging the whole time I've known him for like over a year now. He's like, I don't use toilet paper, I use flushable wipes because he rents, so he doesn't give a fuck about the plumbing. He's just like, I'm just gonna fuck up everything all the time. So he's like, I use flushable wipes all the time.
And you were a plumber.
I went to I was an electrician, but close, good one. It's not like that's my arch nemesis or anything. It's fine. Anyways, so Eli is like, I use flushable wipes, so that's all that's at his podcast house. And they ran out of toilet paper, and there was just flushable wipes left everywhere. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it out for the first time in my life because I don't use flushable wipes because I'm not an animal, and I own my house and I don't want to have to pay to fix the plumbing.
Yeah.
And I, out of the pile of identical looking flushable wipes, I just grab one, open it,
Oh, no.
I wipe. It was a fucking 99.9% Clorox disinfectant wipe.
Oh, that
It
was
was
wrong.
the only one out of all. Bro, I can still feel it. right now.
No.
But
It was
your
terrible.
butthole is not the same color. I guarantee it's lighter.
Yeah,
now.
Yeah,
dude,
No,
but
it's
a dye job.
it's
But you could
identical.
like eat off of it.
It's
We should
identical.
Take a shot out of
Yeah.
it.
It's terrible. And then Eli's like, well, if you knew how to read, it's like, no, you put fucking Skittles and M&Ms in the
you did
food
a
dish at the
trick.
same time.
Yeah.
You're a dick.
You did a
This
little
is
trick.
terrible.
This was a trick.
They need to invest in some bidets over there, dude.
Yeah.
Just
Or
get up to
let's
the
just
get
let's
up-
just give them spoops.
yeah, get up to the real world, man. Just
Let's
start
give 'em
washing your
spoops.
ass off.
Fuck that.
Let's just
I'm
put
actually
spooks.
I'm starting my own branch of gas stations, Fat Electricians, Taquitos and Gas. We trust you to wipe your own ass. My whole selling points. We're just gonna have good toilet paper and good bathrooms.
I saw
and taquitos,
saw that the other day. I thought it was really funny.
You know, that's
Yeah, I liked
exactly
it.
why Buc-ee's was created.
Is it really?
Good
Yeah,
bathroom.
I think I found that out because
Yeah, the owner fucking hated using restrooms at gas stations because truckers would fuck them up. Truckers aren't allowed at Buc-ee's. And like truckers are constantly at war with Buc-ee's.
this is fantastic.
Like, right? It's like insane. They're always picketing against it. And like they're like, we want to shit here. Like, but like the fucking bathrooms are nice as hell. Like you've been to Buc-ee's, right?
Yeah, because truckers
No.
ain't fucking them
Well,
up.
yeah,
I'm from Iowa. I've never been to a fucking
Next time
Buc-ee's.
you're here, man, you got to make a trip to go to one just for the fuck of it, so, like to do it. But the bathrooms, they clean them like every 10 minutes. So they're like pristine always. And each style is
Damn
like
it.
a fucking, it's own from floor to ceiling, your own little room, clean as hell, like everything. It's all like pristine.
Well, the thing is
always.
next time you do come, you need to like double the trip because you have to experience here for a couple
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
God damn
like
it.
the meals.
it's wild.
I got like a wife and kids. I
The
can't be down here
meals.
for a week at a
The,
time.
I mean, it's
It's
just
work.
2 days. It's
They'll be
work,
there when you go
dude.
home.
Yeah.
Come
It's
on.
content.
Your
It's
wife
work.
and kids will still be there when you
Dude,
get home.
we have
eventually.
some.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's light switches that need to be moved.
Yeah.
God damn it.
but like a lot of people will be like, no, their stuff's overhyped. It's not. The food is great.
Dude,
Every
so
time I go, I'm
Those
like,
fucking
fuck.
those Philly cheesesteak burritos.
Burrito blew my fucking mind, man.
So you saw the toilet paper video then, I take it.
Of
Yeah,
this-
that.
Oh, yeah.
So my wife bought me single ply toilet paper, and it like
You
it
went
derailed my
through.
whole week. I did a
Yeah.
10-minute YouTube video on the history of toilet paper and how much I hate single ply.
Yeah.
I've gotten so much fucking toilet paper sent to my PO box. It's on my website
Why
recently.
don't we have a PO
Just
box?
A ton
We
of
need
Because I'm
toilet
scared of
paper.
what people will send to it.
Yeah,
know.
people ask for it all the time, dude. I have people message me all the time like, what's your PO box?
Oh,
I'm
bro,
like,
if you guys don't have a PO box, you're
Yeah, we
missing
gotta
out.
get
People
one
send
set
you
up.
fucking
Yeah.
brilliant shit.
Oh,
But
awesome.
All
dude,
the time.
We need to set one up that way we can
We can get
put
one
it-
right in Bernie.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And we'll check it like once a week, and
Yeah.
open stuff up on here every now
Yeah.
and then.
I want
But
gifts.
dude, no, I'm right there with you. Growing up, the people who built our house just fucked the plumbing up when they did it. It was like dudes who didn't know what they were doing. So we only had one actual toilet in the house of like 6 of us growing up, and it was on the bottom floor, and the
Same.
line was flat
Same.
for like 20 yards.
Yeah.
So it was always fucked up. And there's so many of us using it, it's always backed up, would pour into the fucking house, like always, dude. And so we always used one ply. And it was a nightmare. I remember whenever we finally got the upstairs bathroom put in and we started putting the good toilet paper up there, I was like, what?
Feel like wiping your ass with a
is
fucking
this
Serta
shit?
mattress.
Yeah,
It's
I'm like,
awesome.
oh my God, I'm not bleeding today. Like I can start my day not with a bloody ass.
Yeah.
This is great. But dude, yeah, I dealt with that shit my whole life, like having to go out and dig up the fucking like yard and find the entryway and like using the fucking drill and pulling shit out. Oh, it was
West
the
Virginia,
worst. It was the worst.
I'm just saying, we need to go to Spoops. We got to get everybody on the
Yeah,
Spoop.
man, just get no water waste, no paper waste. You're just spooning your ass
Yeah,
out,
and you're just flicking it.
No.
You flick it into the toilet.
Nope.
You
Yeah.
flush.
Never gonna
and
happen.
It cleans
You
it
flush
off.
and it cleans it off.
There's a
Nope.
disinfectant spray.
Yeah.
Nope.
You
It's
give it
easy,
2
dude.
sprays. Just
Paper's where it's at.
No.
I will get in a fist fight with the Lorax right now. Fuck them trees. I'm wiping my ass with them.
Dude.
That's where I'm at with this.
Yeah, if you you need to. Do you ever bidet? You ever
No.
do that? Yeah, would you consider it,
It sounds scary.
dude? It's once you. Do
I'm worried. Every time I do it, I'm like worried there's going to be an electrical surge and it's going to push it out like a pressure washer. Then I'm gonna, it's gonna be terrible. No,
it's literally just there's nothing electrical with it. It's just a knob that's
it's-
run from your
all
wall.
no, there's definitely
fine, though. I mean, I've
Well,
opened a fire hydrant
your
on my
wall,
ass.
mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, next to it. But
I've opened a fire hydrant up to my ass.
oh yeah, dude,
It's fine.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
What?
It's just like getting an enema. But like, dude, if you ease into it, and once you figure it out, once you figure out the angles to aim your ass at this thing, one wipe and you're done. No matter what kind of shit you took, one wipe and you're done. And that's just to dry your ass off. It's amazing, dude. I'll buy a fucking 8-pack of toilet paper and it'll last me 4 months. It's insane. It's awesome. And then I'm like, and now I'm so clean.
Hear me out. I did this toilet paper video, right?
Yeah.
I started doing the research on the history of toilet paper.
Yeah.
And apparently Queen Elizabeth I, not the second, the first, her nephew wrote poetry and he was an inventor and he invented the world's first flushable toilet. And then he talked a bunch of shit about Queen Elizabeth I. So she's like, install one in my chambers and then bury it. She had the first flushable toilet known to mankind for like 300 years and then nobody came up with it for the next 300. She like suppressed the technology of flushable toilets because she didn't like her nephew for 300 years. Yeah, bro. From like
Think what's out there right now that
from
we
the
can't have.
You want to hear some from the 1400s until 1901? There was an official title in the European or in the British monarchy. The first guy was the yeoman of the stool, and everybody after him was the official groom of the stool. You got knighted. You were a fucking sir, and your entire job was to man the shitter of the king.
Yeah,
you
like
wiped the
shoveling
king.
the bottom.
You wiped his
him?
ass. That was your whole job, and it was considered to be like one of the highest honors ever because you were like, I mean, let's just be honest. If you had another grown man wiping your ass every day, like you're going to be friends. And it was
that's like
considered
your
to be
best
like
bud.
one of the
Yeah.
closest counsels of the king.
Dude,
It's wild.
I feel like you would kind of like you guys probably would be friends because that's a pretty intimate moment that you're.
That's what I'm
sharing
saying.
regularly. But like, I feel like you probably kind of hate him at the same time, right? Like, you're getting his shit on your hands every day.
So hear me out. That's what I thought for a second.
unless
You're
they're
like,
wearing, like, a
you're like,
glove
oh, what a shitty job. Her.
Yeah.
But this is like, you imagine the 15, 16, 1400s of Europe, and it's like your whole job is to wipe the king's ass
And you probably get to
two
eat
times a
good.
day at most. And then like your kids aren't starving to death. You're not worried about the
Okay.
fucking bubonic plague and shit. And it's like,
You probably get to eat
bro,
real
this,
well.
this,
That
is, this is a
perspective.
dope ass job.
Yeah.
I got to wipe my homie's ass
That's
twice
it.
a day, and that's it. I'm
Okay.
set.
Instead
I
of
feel
being
like-
a pilgrim or
Yeah, it's
feel
one of
like
the
he would
best
actually
jobs
have
ever.
A lot of influence over the kingdom as well, because he doesn't have like his iPhone to scroll through while he's on the shitter.
Yeah, 100%.
He's just talking with you. So if you want to like plant some seeds into
Yeah,
his head,
Did
it
they
was
just
considered to be
hang out?
one of the most influential members of like the king's, I want to say cabinet, because that's
Yeah.
what the president has, but like his council or whatever the
King's
fuck you
court.
call it.
Yeah,
Court,
court,
yeah.
yeah.
One of the most influential members of the king's court, the guy that wipes his butt.
You think he just hung out in there with him next to him while he was
How
shitting,
did
or you
we?
think he waited
How have
outside
we
the
had
door?
so many movies and things like that, and this character has never come up?
I don't, bro. The
he
shit
signed
I,
an NDA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
the shit I find out about history is ridiculous. You'd be amazed. It's the dumbest. It's the dumbest shit on the planet.
Didn't like castle bathrooms? It was just like a room that kind of like hung over and like the
Yeah,
shit
and
fell.
just shit fell out the side of the
Shit
castle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's
And then there was a
100%.
shit. Yeah, there was like a shit chimney, and they cleaned it out of the bottom. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude,
Gravity fed shit chimney.
we
Works
should go
every
back in
time.
time and pitch the spoop.
Man,
Toilet paper would never be invented.
you think?
No, there'd be no reason. They're like,
You think we'd be like out of metal?
no,
Or like just like a crisis?
no, dude. What are you
They,
talking
like,
about?
wouldn't let- you
Think
think
how
they'd
many
melt down?
spoops you can make with an aircraft carrier?
I know, but like, don't you think they probably would have like took all the spoops at one point? We're like, we need more guns for the wars.
So
We gotta melt
what?
the spoops down.
You guys want the full rundown on the history of toilet paper? I'm prepared. you know what the ancient Greeks wiped their ass with?
What?
Each other.
Towels?
Give her a guess. No, definitely not.
Horsehair.
Nope.
Pine cones.
No. Broken pieces of pottery.
Oh, what?
Yeah. The Greeks were wiping their ass with broken pieces of pottery.
That
and then
explains so
You
much
just
about
have
guess-
like,
Zelda.
broken pottery in your bathroom?
yeah, and then like it was popular to like write the name of like your nemesis or whatever on your particular piece of pottery, and then you like kept it in your pocket. Like it was like your pocket knife back in the day. Like it
you
was
wash
part of
it
your
off?
everyday care. Yeah. And you just had like your piece of broken pottery that you
Dude,
scrape your
how do
butthole
people
clean
not
with.
just be uncomfortable all the time?
But bro, that was the standard.
There's no way
And
that,
then like
that was clean.
now, what about the Romans? Give her a guess.
Horsehair.
No, they had a sea sponge on a stick, but it was you're like, oh, that don't sound bad. But then I'm like, it was a communal sea sponge on a stick. And then you just like dunk it into a thing of vinegar.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Vinegar.
So you're like, you're like,
that bathroom stinks.
every time you wipe your ass, just shit and vinegar.
Shit sponge.
That definitely explains why it took so long for bathrooms to come inside the house.
Yeah. Now guess what the Native Americans were using and the Pilgrims.
Horsehair.
No.
Damn it.
One of these times.
They-
They're going
what?
to get it.
Like
Is it like corn cob stuff or something?
100% fucking corn cobs.
Yeah,
High five.
yeah,
That corn comes directly off the cob and it goes directly back on the fucking cob.
It was like, straight, just the cobs. They just like grind it up and down their ass.
Yeah. 100%.
That makes sense. That's kind of spoopy. It's got a lot of
That's
little
kind of
fingers.
it's
just
just
like
cleaner than pottery.
It's like a dildo for getting
that's
shit out of
better
your
than
ass.
than a fucking communal sponge.
Maybe.
The communal sponge. I mean, that's one of those
vinegar
things
sponge.
we should just put in all of our bathrooms here.
A vinegar sponge. What is this thing next to the
toilet bowl?
plunger?
Oh, that's
how you wipe.
That's how you
That's
wipe
the
here.
vinegar sponge.
That's the vinegar. We
We're
go
very-
full Roman.
We love the Romans.
The Texans do it.
This is gross.
This is
Well, the vinegar keeps it clean.
smells so bad.
Oh no, dude! Shit and vinegar in your bathroom always.
Man.
The flies come in and then they just die.
Oh God.
They're like, what's that smell?
These
They're
were
like, "What?
this is
Poison."
awful. I would fear every time I had to go now. Like if I was alive then, like, oh no, I gotta use this
is like
sponge.
back in Roman times. This was like a social affair, though.
Yeah, it was just like a shitload of toilets, right?
Yeah,
Like
there was like it was like fucking range toilets in the military where you like there's that one shit house at the range where it's like you and a bunch of other dudes just rubbing fucking triceps together while you're taking a dump.
shit.
It was that.
Wow.
But it was like a social affair with a communal sponge
Dude, I
right in the
couldn't do
middle.
it. Like I mean, maybe if I went
feel
into the
sick.
military and became desensitized to it, but I'm a shy peer, dude. Like I can't even hardly pee when there's a fuckload of people around. So there's like no way I could be like, unless it got to the point where I was like, I'm filled up to the brim with shit. I'm like, it's got to come out of me.
I need the sponge.
Like it's got to come out of me. Like, because you see those memes of like toilets that are like right next to each other and like facing each other and shit. I'm like, fuck, no way, dude.
Bro, we had a guy like when I went through training back in the day, like we had a guy that didn't poop the whole time. 3 months, didn't poop once.
how do you do that?
What?
Homie, like,
No,
dude,
I did 11 days.
bro,
once, but, like,
I swear to God, like whatever army basic training
don't
is,
think
like
that's
3 months or
medically
whatever.
possible.
He like we were eating MREs and shit, and I guess he just like was not used to that type of diet, and he was eating MREs and all this other bullshit. He did not poop the entire time, and by the end of it, he had like it looked like he was fucking pregnant, like he had a poop baby inside of him. It was terrible.
Oh, that's a black nasty.
yeah.
With,
That sounds like a surgical removal.
that's just feet of log.
Yeah, you just
Impaction.
gotta use a like a grabber and you just start pulling.
A spoon.
Yeah.
Or like a cork remover. Like,
Or you could jump dump.
I don't think
Sorry,
you
what?
can when you're that full.
What?
I think you die
Excuse
if you
me?
try. when
You've
you're
never
that-
jump dumped?
I've never done it either.
No, I don't know what that is. I'm scared.
Well, he's gonna tell you.
You jump
I'm gonna eat my pie while you
real
do it.
high up, and on your downswing, you're pushing, and once you land, everything comes.
Oh,
at
you like
once.
harness the power of gravity?
yeah.
I like it.
I feel like guts come out at some point, dude. I feel like that's a risky
oh no,
game.
that's a kidney.
I feel like it's a really risky game.
Yeah, you don't want to jump up on an empty tank.
Yeah, like you gotta be just full of shit.
Yeah, you got to be real full.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Still.
Make me nervous.
What episode is this? How deep are we in this podcast right now?
What do you mean? This is
Like, how many episodes
You're
are
going
we
to be
in
like 17.
for you guys?
Yeah,
17?
17-ish.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I like it. Pie, poop, we got everything
Yeah, dude,
involved
it's all-
here.
Dude,
you got a
this is
fucking,
it.
Yeah.
you got a
Yeah,
ham sandwich from,
Yeah.
where's that
This
from?
is
It's a chicken
chicken.
sandwich from 7
Go ahead and touch.
Bro,
the
that
top
ain't
of that.
chicken. I'm a
Go
hot.
ahead and touch
we
the top
know.
of that.
Oh,
Oh yeah. So the deal is, Jared's gonna eat it on his 100th birthday. We're gonna see if we can somehow keep this around for the rest of time.
oh no.
Until his 100th birthday.
God damn it.
I mean, it's off to a great start. Like, what you see is what we bought.
It's already months and months old, man.
Yeah.
It's not changed.
It has
That's
not
awesome.
changed.
It looked like
Yeah,
that
it
when he
won't. It's
got
full
it.
of preservatives.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's why, like, you always hear about like Americans that go over to Italy and they just eat pasta 4 times a day and they still lose
They
40
feel
pounds
fine.
somehow.
Yeah, man.
It's because like they're not full of
all
preservatives
real
and
shit.
microplastics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
This is months old.
It's not changed. It looked exactly like that when he pulled it
Well, that
out.
was the thing.
That's why we kept it.
That's why we kept
looked
it, because he was
awful.
like, "What the fuck is this chicken sandwich?" Like,
Keep it. It's fine.
yeah.
dude,
We got cheese.
How does your gut?
It
But look at
doesn't.
that. That's government
You
cheese
don't
right there.
recover from that.
No, that's horse meat brand cheese.
No, bro, that's cheese.
You're
That's
in
government
horse
cheese.
meat brand cheese country now.
You know the government's got 1.4 billion pounds of cheese in underground caves in Springfield, Missouri.
why?
Huh?
Why do they
Oh,
have so much
God
cheese?
damn it. You want me to go through this whole spiel?
I would
do
like
they
to
have so
know why
much-
they have
Is that
this
the,
much
like the
cheese.
salt mines you're talking about?
You got a whole history lesson where we got time. You guys want this?
Yeah, let's
I'm,
hear
the cheese.
I'm gonna learn
I
it to
wanna
you.
hear
All right,
about the
buckle up.
cheese.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're cheese.
All right, so here's the deal. It all comes down to a bunch of moms were fucking mad about drunk driving, right?
What?
So these moms were mad about drunk driving, and they're like, we need to get rid of alcohol. Key prohibition. They ban booze, okay? All these bars all over America, at the stroke of a pen, boom, your business is fucking illegal. Here's what happens. So all these bars are like, fuck, I don't want to go out of business. I'm going to start selling ice cream and soda. That's where ice cream parlors came from. Okay?
Okay.
So then, you ever notice how like old men from like the Korean War, World War II, early Vietnam, they all love eating ice cream? Joe Biden loves ice cream. He never shuts the fuck up about it, right? They all love ice cream. It's because ice cream filled the social void of alcohol at that point in time because alcohol, illegal.
Yeah.
And then everybody met up to like, oh, we're going to go eat ice cream. That's the new excuse to go hang out with my boys.
Yeah.
So they started eating ice cream together, and that's why all the older generation's obsessed with it. And then that's why every naval ship has an ice cream machine on it. So during World War II, because Prohibition happened, all these guys were eating ice cream. The Navy was dry until like 10 years ago, right? So they're all eating ice cream all the time. And World War II happens. They have a ship made out of concrete, 2 of them. All that does is make 1,000 gallons of ice cream a day, and it just goes around the Pacific Theater delivering ice cream to all the smaller naval vessels. That's awesome. Right?
Damn.
Yeah.
So because the military needs all this fucking ice cream, they need dairy. Well, dairy at this point in time has never been available on a mass scale because refrigeration wasn't a thing until like right now.
Yeah.
So there was never like a dairy farmer that could have 500 dairy cows making money.
Yeah.
Right? So the government stepped in and they're like, hey, fucking just be a dairy farmer. And they incentivized the creation of the dairy industry. And then they came in and they provided the military with dairy the whole time. World War II ends, the demand goes down. And now all these farmers that were incentivized to become dairy farmers are about to go out of business because nobody's buying that much dairy anymore.
Yeah.
The government's not buying all the milk on the planet. So the government's like, fuck it, we'll buy the milk anyways. So they just like, we're going to buy the milk. And if you're a dairy farmer, it's been rough the last couple of years. Your job's making milk. And the government says, we're going to buy all the milk no matter how much you make. What do?
Make more.
Make more fucking milk. You're goddamn right. So the government's just buying all this milk and they're buying milk and they have nowhere to fucking put it. And they're like, shit, we don't want it to go to waste. Let's turn it into cheese because it'll have a longer shelf life. And then we'll stick it in a fucking cave in Springfield, Missouri. Right? and it just keeps going. From World War II until fucking Reagan, every president gets into office and they're just like, oh, by the way, sir, we have to buy all this milk, turn it into cheese, and hide it underneath a mountain in Springfield, Missouri. And it's just more and more cheese. By the time Reagan gets in office, it's 700 million pounds of cheese. And Reagan is like the small government, we're going to cut spending guy, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, we're spending $1 million a day on refrigeration for all this fucking cheese. This is stupid. Let's get rid of it. Here's my plan. We're going to throw it in the ocean. So he sends his person. Yeah, look.
Can you go there?
He sends his fucking boy in, and the boy brings in a moldy wheel of cheese. And he's like, hey, we got 700 million pounds of this shit. You guys paid for it with your tax money that you're not allowed to decide whether you pay or not. We want to throw it in the ocean. What do you guys think? And the American public is like, you took my money basically at gunpoint and turned it into cheese. Give me the fucking cheese at a minimum. So Reagan's like, fuck Fine. He cuts it into 5-pound blocks. And then he wraps it in brown MRE colored wax paper. And he starts giving it out to poor people and old people. And this is where the saying government cheese comes from. This is where government cheese fucking came from.
Government cheese.
That's good cheese.
So he starts giving it out.
Can you go there?
He starts giving it out, and they give it out, and they give it out, and they give it out, and he becomes not president, and they keep giving out this fucking cheese. And then by the 1990s, the government got rid of all their cheese. They sold the caves privately, like Kraft, Velveeta, whatever. But like, here's the question. What the fuck happened in the 1990s that the government got out of this mess with this cheese issue? Because like the milk's never going to stop coming. How'd the government get out of it? What's the most successful marketing campaign ever?
Milk.
Yeah, wasn't it fucking suspicious when you were in elementary school, middle school with me, where it was like, man, they got a fucking Jordan sponsorship. This Got Milk brand must be awesome. Got Milk isn't a fucking brand. Didn't you think that was weird?
Milk.
Yeah. The government in the 1990s formed DMI, Dairy Management Incorporated, which is an offshoot of the FDA. It's a nonprofit, but it's not a normal nonprofit. It's a government checkoff, which means every dairy farmer in America is legally required to give money to DMI so that they can do advertisement on the behalf of the dairy industry. Okay? They're responsible for everything. The Got Milk campaign, they're the motherfuckers that came up with stuffed crust in pizza. In 2016,
More cheese, bro.
in 2016, remember when Domino's like quit being fucking shit on a piece of cardboard, and they're like, well, we're better now because we're using real cheese and 3 times as much? It's because Dairy Management Incorporated gave them $15 million and said, we'll give you all the cheese you need. 100%.
Dude, this is
That's
a
what
cheese
happened.
spiritual.
Yeah.
Big cheese is real, homie.
Big cheese is real. I want that shirt.
This is 100%.
Big cheese is real.
Yeah. The government's running psyops to get you to fucking eat more cheese.
And milk.
You know how much money the CEO and like the head people at
How
DMI
much cum
make?
is in milk?
All of it.
Dude,
That makes sense.
Yeah, there's no separation of the milk and cum producing parts of a
Science. They're making over $1 million
all
a
cum.
year. Like
Million what?
the CEO and the head guys at DMI, their salary is over $1 million a year
Dude, are you allowed to say that on this show?
to convince Americans that cheese is awesome.
I mean, it's not hard.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
I'm fucking jealous.
Why doesn't McDonald's like triple
My
the
dumb
cheese?
ass is over here moving electrons and making YouTube videos. This guy's got to convince Americans that cheese is awesome.
Cheese.
Okay,
Hey,
that's
cheese.
like imagine if
How
I
do
got.
we get the sponsorship from Big Cheese?
That's what I'm saying. Imagine,
Dude, I want this show to be sponsored by cheese.
Imagine if me and you got paid $1 million to convince his dogs that ass candles are awesome.
They're not.
The easiest job on the planet.
Yeah. I would do it.
Yeah.
I'd sell that to everybody.
So then, like, the funny part is, like, if you're at home listening, you can fucking Google this. They have leaked documents between DMI and, like, companies like fucking Domino's and Pizza Hut and all this bullshit. And, like, even their official correspondence is fucking hilarious because the people at Pizza Hut wrote back one time, they're like, blah, 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 blah. They wrote this letter. We're excited to exchange more cheese-related ideas with you. We're very excited about the cheese, blah, blah, blah. They ended the letter with, sincerely, Derek, Lord of the Cheese, and Liskren, Lady of the Cheese. Like, these are declassified government fucking documents.
And there's a position out there called Lord of the Cheese.
Apparently.
How the fuck do I get into that?
I need it.
Yeah, that's a business card right there.
Dude, Big Cheese.
Big cheese is a thing. Well, the funny part is, like, it's an offshoot of the FDA.
And you just exposed it.
It's an offshoot of the FDA, and ever since the FDA's been out, they've been doing like millions of dollars worth of research, being like, hey, as it turns out, dairy's not that good for you. But they also have another branch of the FDA whose entire
like
job is to
dairy.
convince you otherwise.
Really good.
Actually, your bones are going to shatter if you don't.
just-
You need to drink more milk.
The government taking your tax dollars and fighting each other over whether or not you should drink milk. Welcome to America.
Wow.
Damn.
Dude, there's
That's
a lot
pretty
of,
awesome.
We should get a meeting with DMI because we could pitch them horse meat brand cheese company.
100%.
That's a whole new market for them because now we're creating cheese out of something that is not cheese.
You think they could handle more dairy?
But it's not dairy. It's horse meat and paint.
Yeah. We probably shouldn't pitch that to them.
Elmer's
Are you
Cheese
sure?
They're not
Company.
going to give us any milk deals if we
Sure?
try and make
If we're
them.
like, dude, get this.
If we try and make
A
them
bunch of fucking horses in a shredder.
We're gonna have to
Yellow
sell that
paint.
one as a supplement so it doesn't get
Yellow
tested.
paint.
yeah,
Horse meat brand cheese company.
it's just cheese.
It's just cheese. Okay, you don't like that? Well, how about oops, just bees?
Oops, all cheddar.
Bee box.
Oh fuck. What's
Yeah, dude, we'll mail you a shit ton of bees once a month.
The Captain Crunch, oops, all crunch berries, but it's
Yeah.
bees.
Oh, no, that's
bees.
All bees.
That one's just
Oops,
bees.
no honey, all bees.
Oh man, what is this? A pizza? Ah, no, it's bees.
Fuck. All these
That's what
bees in a
we've-
Pizza Hut box.
we've been mailing people bees in a pizza box.
Oh god, it's just like one of the. I'm not a beekeeper, but whatever the fuck, you open up the
Yeah,
box and it's like the ones like a
out.
fucking air filter for a furnace. One of those full of bees. You just put that in a pizza box and mail it to them.
And, oh god, I thought I was gonna eat cheese.
That might be nice though, because it's gonna have like the cones and stuff. It's gonna be full of honey. They'll be like, oh, actually,
No, they're getting stung.
Yeah.
and they're allergic, so they're
Yeah.
blowing up.
Yeah, no,
Got
those,
stung
those
on the
bees are
dick.
now fighting for their territory.
Dick swells up real bad,
This
and
is
then their
permanent.
bones inflame, and then they get real tight.
their bones will inflame.
Yeah,
from
because if
that.
your bones inflame, you can't move. You're just
Yeah.
kind of like this.
Yeah.
True.
Nobody likes swollen bones.
Yeah, bones are all swollen up. You'd probably
I think
just be
that's
straight.
is that where the phrase boner comes from?
Probably. Got that
From
swollen-
guys that got swollen,
Swollen
bones.
bones, yeah.
Yeah. Boner. Shit.
That was it.
Well,
dude.
now we fucking know
Cheese.
about cheese.
God damn
That's
it.
the cheese, dude. That's the
And
cheese.
All about it. Man.
Fucking big cheese.
They were making
man.
us drink so much milk as kids, dude.
Bro, I don't know if you remember the exact commercial, but like the one that scarred me for life was the Got Milk commercial on TV where it's like, remember kids, drink your milk, blah, 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 blah. And the two little shithead kids are sitting at the breakfast table and they're like, I don't want to drink milk because Mr. Johnson next door is tough as nails and he doesn't drink milk. And then it cuts to him like a 70-year-old man lifting up a wheelbarrow and then his fucking arms fall
come
off.
off? Yeah.
You remember? The exact one.
about that, yeah.
The government running a psyop on your kids that if you don't drink milk, your arms will fall
Arms
off.
will literally fall off.
It's awesome.
Hey, brother, I made you a pot of Kool-Aid. You don't make a pot of Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
I made it for you.
Yeah, man.
Julian Smith. Holy
would-
shit, that dude's awesome.
I would drink so much fucking milk in school.
You still
dude.
drink milk? You
Yeah.
have milk in your truck.
I have-
He keeps milk in his truck.
I keep-
There is warm milk in his truck.
I have a special container that I built that goes in the back of my truck.
It's 5 gallons.
And it stays cold. And there's a hose that's ran that goes right to my door, and there's a pump that's right next. Like so, when I'm driving, I can pump it up, get the air into it, and milk will start flowing, and I can just drink.
All right,
from
I'm
the
down
hose.
so far, but what kind of milk?
Just whole milk.
Like, good.
Yeah.
Whole milk?
Yeah.
Good.
100%.
Yeah,
I grew up on like
milk.
1% milk because I
Yeah.
grew up and then I moved to Iowa and everybody drinks whole milk. And it's like fuck it, there's like chunks of butter and shit in it. It's the best.
Yeah.
Whole milk's where it's at.
Yeah, no,
That's
dude,
cottage
milk
cheese.
is pretty great.
I accidentally had skim milk the other day. It tastes like fucking water.
It's water.
God.
It's water with a hint of
Yeah,
milk.
what kind
Yeah.
of person has
someone
almond
put-
milk?
Someone
Yeah.
put
Who
one
milks an almond?
Yeah.
spoon of milk. It's just water and crushed almonds.
Yucky.
You watch them make it?
No.
It's gross.
My
It's
sister-
just water that's been ran through almonds that have been smushed to where there's like a little bit of juice that comes out, and then the water gets filtered through it like 1,000 times.
That's the thing that bothers me is all the people that fucking drink almond milk have the same talking point. They're like, actually, did you know that humans are the only mammal to drink milk from another animal? Like, cool. No other animals drink milk
cat
from a
definitely-
fucking almond either.
Yeah, no animals are crushing nuts to make fucking milk out of that either. You
Fucking
weirdo.
California.
A cat would love milk.
Yeah.
Like anytime it gets it.
That's true. If you're giving a fucking animal
Yeah.
milk, they're like,
And
holy
the
fuck.
other day,
Hell yeah.
TK was like being hella cool, so I poured a bowl of milk and emptied a can of sardines in it, and I thought she was
What?
she loved it.
Oh God! Why
Milk
didn't you
and
just put it next
sardines?
to it? Why didn't you
Jesus
put it next
Christ.
to it?
It's for a cat.
Oh, you just made a soup out of it?
Sardine
God,
milk
she's
soup.
probably shitting so much. I feel like even
Vertically, it's like on the ceiling.
Even just having them next to each other, if she consumed them both at the same time, that's fine. But you mixed it together in a bowl. God,
Chopped it
up.
Beer and Cheerios
You
is
made
terrible.
a fucking smoothie, fish smoothie for the cat.
Ugh.
God, she probably stinks so much. She's gonna have to stay outside for a fucking while, dude.
She's rolling
You're
in
just
it.
mixing it up with a fork. And
She's like rolling it.
just like face under it, just like blowing bubbles.
Sitting there with a spoon
Yeah, like,
glove
what the
mixing
Like,
it.
watch this cat stink.
Damn, oh god, this cat is so crusty. She's shitting so much. The fuck did you give this cat? I made her a fish smoothie. Wow, sardine smoothie actually.
With milk.
Yeah, sardine and oil with milk. Oh god. Fuck no, dude.
God damn it.
I mean, but hey, I do have a sip of milk pretty much every night if I'm home and there's milk available. I know, you know, people will get onto the peanut butter is like bad for you or whatever. I don't give a shit. A spoon
It is?
of like Skippy natural peanut butter and a big gulp of milk.
Yeah, they're
I'm set
saying
for
that like when peanuts are stored in fucking silos or whatever, there's a special type of fucking mold that grows on them that's present in all the peanut butter. That's why kids are allergic to peanuts now or whatever.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
not allergic to
there's so much.
I
shit
thought it
in
was
there.
because we weren't just throwing the dumb
I got a
ones
bunch
off
of
mountains
kids,
at a
too.
young
None of them
age,
are
but whatever.
Yeah, it's
Who knows?
because you gave it to them and like
So made them fish smoothies.
Yeah, because you were giving them fish smoothies. They can't be allergic to anything if they're handling that. That's probably why. All right, kids, hot fish smoothie for you. I boiled it for you.
Boiled the milk.
Boiled the fish
Added
smoothie
the sardines. Come get it. Chopped up a potato.
And they're just like gulping it down and then eating a bite of
chewing the potato. What's wrong with your kids?
It's
Why
just
do
like
they
a British war
Why do they
era.
stink?
Like the Brits during war. This is what they were eating to survive.
milk sardines and a potato?
sardine smoothie and then a bite of like an uncooked potato.
You're just fucking Dunkirk in your kitchen every night.
Come on, kids.
What's going on in here?
How do these kids stink?
It's not even bean and toast. It's fucking fish smoothie and potato. It's the worst dinner I've ever heard.
Well, it was a pleasure having you.
Yeah,
Thank you. It
Yeah.
was
I
perfect.
hope you had fun.
I'm shocked by the quality of the pie, to be honest. I'm amazed.
Hey, JJ's doesn't miss, dude.